Hey everyone, Timmy Flyersguy here, and I just wanted to remind you that the Flyersguy's Top 10 will be returning on Monday, November 4th. So get ready for more exciting countdowns exclusively on the Timmy Flyersguy YouTube channel.
Hey everybody, it's me, Timmy Flyersguy, and welcome to another edition of Throwback Flyersguy. I'm your host, Timmy Flyersguy, and in today's episode, I want to talk about going down the shore in 1999 during the rise of Pokemania. I remember this short trip like it was yesterday. I remember my cousins, my cousins came, since Michael and Ryan came to the house, we were all getting ready to go down the shore. And we were staying with my Uncle Gary and my Aunt Michelle, and my cousins Michael, Ryan, and Sarah. And I remember going down the shore, and I remember it was on a Saturday, and before we went, I watched an episode of Pokemon, and it was the episode where Ash and the gang, they take like a Pokemon League test or something, and it was a very weird episode. Well, anyway, we get in the car, we head down the shore. The first week we go down the shore, we go to the Sea Isle Boardwalk. We stop at the arcade. And I gotta tell you, this was the year, 1999, many months before this, I got into the Pokemon trading card game. I didn't play the game. I wasn't really good at it. So I just decided to collect the cards. I started out with the first deck that they ever came out with. I forget what it was called. And I forget the hollow that you get in the deck. But it was my first deck of Pokemon cards. My cousin Jay got me the deck, and I kept it. I think I still have, I don't have the box anymore. I took all the cards out and put them on the binder. Well, anyway, we go to the Sea Isle Boardwalk. And what do we see? A pack of base set 1 Pokemon cards. Inside this, we see them, and you can win them, but you have to win a lot of tickets. We managed to win a lot of tickets to get those packs. We open them up. I get a hollow in there. And it's called the, I forget what it was called. Yeah, the Evolution Spray was the hollow I got. And I think my cousin Michael got a Wigglytuff hollow. And, it was fun. That's where we really started to get into it. And I play my cousin Michael in the Pokemon trading card game. And let me tell you, he was good. He beat me several times. Every time he would draw a Wigglytuff, he would flip a coin, and he would do the wave move. And it did like 50. It did like depending on how many coins you flip, it does a lot of damage. So it kicked my ass several times. I also remember me and my dad, we went down to this place called Surf Wall, bought some Pokemon stuff, bought a couple of action figures. Didn't buy any cards yet. I just bought some of the action figures, because the action figures weren't as expensive as weren't as expensive as the cards, so I bought a few of those. I had a couple of those Pokemon figures with the Pokeball that you shoot at the Pokemon, and it was a pretty cool experience. I also remember us going to the Wildwood Boardwalk, and let me tell you, if you want to try to win some of the games at Wildwood Boardwalk, good luck, because you're going to spend a lot of money on those crane machines trying to get the prizes out of the machines. Well, we go to Wildwood Boardwalk, we're trying to win Pokemon stuff, and we're not doing too well. It's not going too well. But my mom managed to win me a stuffed Pikachu. A Pikachu stuffed animal. And I gotta tell you, I was really happy about that, because I think I still have that plush toy somewhere in the attic. And I was really happy to get that. I don't know how my mom did it, but she did it. And she won me a stuffed Pikachu. I also remember my cousin Ryan being very thirsty that day, and he really wanted a drink, so we got him a drink. I just wanted to add that part in there. We also tried to win some Pokemon. We also tried to win some stuff. At the local arcade in Sea Isle Funtown Arcade, which is no longer around. R.I.P. And it didn't go too well there either. But it was fun. On the last one, I think we went down for a week. I think that was when we were starting to go down for 2 weeks. I think that was a 2-week thing. Or that might have been the year after, but on the night before we were going home, we decided to go to Ocean City Boardwalk. So we go there, and they got this Pokemon flea market thing going on. They got theater that's at the end of the Ocean City Boardwalk, and they have this flea market thing, and it's all Pokemon stuff, Dragon Ball Z, comic books, all kinds of stuff. I go there and I buy a couple of Dragon Ball figures, a couple of comic books. I remember 2 comic books I got. It was, the comic books I got were the Simpsons comic book. I got a Simpsons comic and a Radioactive Man comic, which I didn't even know existed. I thought that Radioactive Man was a fictional character in the Simpsons universe, but they had a comic book. So I bought 2 of those comic books. I don't even know if I still have them around the house somewhere, but I got 2 of those. My cousin bought a good amount of Pokemon cards. They were selling a Charizard card, and that was the most expensive holo that they had there. I didn't really start collecting Pokemon cards until we went down the shore in the summer of 2000, which I will talk about in a future video. But I gotta tell you, my cousin made out good with a lot of holo cards. I was satisfied with the stuff I got down the shore, and I was very happy with it too. It was a great vacation going down the shore, and it was a great time because it was the rise of Pokemania, and we all knew that after this, the phenomenon of Pokemon was going to get even bigger. And I'm going to talk about years later when the Pokemon movie came out. And let me tell you, that movie was a big deal. I still remember when Burger King had a promotion with Pokemon. They had toys and they had these like cards that you would get with a toy. And I also remember they had solid gold plated Pokemon. They were like rectangular things, and they were very popular. Turns out, I found out later that this gold plated Pokemon cards are not really worth a lot of money. And it was a big disappointment. I mean, I still have them somewhere in the closet, but I gotta tell you, like I said, Pokemania got even bigger after this. And in 1999, in early 1999, it was only the beginning. Guys, thank you for joining me here on this week's edition of Throwback Flyersguy. It's an honor to come on here and do these videos, and I hope I continue to do more of these videos. Thank you and have a great day, everyone.